This woman fell asleep on top of a 6-meter-high wall and was seconds away from tumbling off. A handsome stranger suddenly rushed over and caught her. Just like that, Shushan ended up dozing on the man's shoulder. Dead asleep, she didn't even notice when her shoe slipped off her foot. This actually wasn't the first time these two had met. Not long before. Jin, he was out on the street taking photos. And the moment he spotted Shushan in her bright, colorful outfit, he was hooked. It was love at first sight. Shushan leaned against Jin. He and slept all the way until sunset. Lately, she had been under enormous pressure. She was fighting a post-divorce property lawsuit, while simultaneously trying to keep her newly opened hotel afloat. Sleep had been a luxury she couldn't afford. So it caught her completely off guard that Jin Hee's shoulder made her feel safer than she had in years. When she finally stirred and came to, Shushan recognized that Jin, he was the same guy whose camera her driver had smashed that morning. Her secretary had offered to replace it with a brand new one. Jin, he refused. The secretary assumed he was holding out for more money. But Shushan had caught a glimpse through the car window of Jin, he dancing joyfully with a little girl. And she understood right then that no amount of money would change his answer, because what he cared about was life itself, not the paycheck. Once she was fully awake, Shushan realized just how close the two of them had been moments ago. She quickly took a step back. The golden sunset and the drifting music pulled her into a wave of memories. From running for office to getting married, going through a divorce, then launching a business. Her life had been on fast forward the entire time. From the outside, everyone thought she had it all. But she knew the truth. She had never once been truly happy. While Shushan stood there lost in thought, Jin, he had already climbed down to retrieve her shoe. He noticed her foot was rubbed raw and bleeding. And the path down the hill was still a long one. Jin, he suggested they both go barefoot the rest of the way. A few passers-by shot them some puzzled looks. But walking side by side, neither of them felt the least bit embarrassed. When they reached the night market, Jin, he bought her a pair of flip-flops, then took her out dancing. Shushan picked up on something different about Jin Hee. He had this rare ability to find joy in the most ordinary little moments. When she was with him, she couldn't stop smiling no matter how hard she tried. Before heading back to his country, Jin, he didn't want to leave with any regrets. He wanted to see Shushan one more time. But something urgent came up on her end, and she couldn't make it to their meetup in time. Jin, he turned to leave, feeling the sting of disappointment. And then completely out of nowhere, he ran into Shushan at the airport.